Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Okay, so this may be one of our first opportunities to save on Tuchanka, so let's do that. Speaking of getting run over, we very nearly got run over right there. It really looked like we were about to get crushed by this thing. So, alright then. The other thing is that in this area, we do have a lot of stuff we can pick up, including but not limited to these medkits, which give us some experience. Out of curiosity, I think we're kind of close to leveling here. At least based on that bar. Not sure if we're going to get enough from just one more medkit.
What's happening, Shepard? We can't sit around like this.
You know, just give us a second here. Give us a second here. Because there's more experience to be had. I mean, that's got to be super close, right? Super close to leveling up, but not quite. And as I was saying, one more level I think would be sufficient to give us this pretty useful upgrade for decreasing the recharge time of our shields. So once their shields do go down, and we can get them back up more quickly. Would also like to just increase our maximum health and shields as well, but that's that'll take a little longer.
Solarians will pay for the genophage.
Also, there's the Grawl Spike Thrower.
Whatever you shoot with it belongs to me.
Whatever we shoot with it belongs to him. It's a new weapon. It's a shotgun, which we will not equip at the moment because it's probably not the type of weapon that we are personally looking to acquire, but it's a pretty solid shotgun. I don't remember though, it's a little bit unusual in the way that it works, and so I'm not sure how effective squad mates are with it. So although it is a good weapon in players' hands, not sure if it's the type of thing that we necessarily want to say hand off to someone like James.
And remember to bring it back when you're done.
Alright, if you say so. It's like more stuff over here as well.
Shepard, we need to find out what's holding us up.
I know, Garrus. Hold on, we've got loots, and that's important. Pistol magazine upgrade, don't think we are currently using that. Melee pistol stunner? Sure. That's gonna give us melee damage on the pistol if we would like to use that. Death mask, that sounds pleasant. More stuff. Shotgun smart choke is actually one of the best shotgun upgrades. I'm surprised that's the first one we picked up, so that's very nice in that case. See, we have other Krogan we can also speak to, theoretically. Except, guy may not want to chat with us.
This combustion manifold isn't going to last long. Let's get moving.
Combustion manifold, and that is the very thing that we had to pick up in Mass Effect 2 during Morden's loyalty mission for a quest. So that is, that's a cool little Easter egg there. Also, this is the guy who has the blood pack symbol on his shoulder right there, which is, of course, another Easter egg of sorts for Mass Effect 2. I suppose you could make the case that that's more than just an Easter egg. It's still potentially relevant in Mass Effect 3 as well. Okay, so, as I said, there is a lot of stuff here, including weapons, upgrades, medkits for experience. Did we pick up all of it, is the question. So let's see, we got the weapon over here. We got the smart choke, we got pistol magazine, pistol melee stunner over there as well. So, got the mask thing. I think we got everything. So, this guy, the Krogan Scout, is the person we chat with if we want to carry on. I don't think there's anyone else we can talk with, so let's do it.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemec, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
Ruh-roh.
An airstrike isn't enough against the Reaper. We must join the fight.
Oh, there it is. It's pretty big.
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We're going.
Commander!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Ruh-roh. Run! You think the combustion manifold saved them?
Artemek, do you copy? Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
So the Turians, remember,
Over there, maybe a way off.
are launching an airstrike right now, and we need to provide them with some kind of support. So we're looking for an alternative way through, and this might be just that. We did also just level up. With a little bit more experience there, it's all we needed, so yes, I think we are looking to take fitness here. We can either go melee damage, which is, no thanks, or, as we were talking about before, decrease the recharge time of shield delay, so, we're definitely doing that. Would love to get this as well, preferably right now, but, it's gonna be a little while until we get our next level, and I'm not sure we're gonna have enough points to get that. We might, even with another level, fall slightly short. So that may be the best it's going to get, at least for us. For others, Javik with 2 points left doesn't really change much. We could theoretically put an additional point into Lift Grenade, but we might just be waiting until we can get his next passive upgrade here, where we can do additional power damage. For Garrus, at 4, I mean, we're also ideally trying to give you your last upgrade here for the armor-piercing ammo. So that also is not something we can yet afford, but we could theoretically throw some short-term points in some things if we'd like to. But as we were seeing before, I mean, at least against Husks, which is not saying much, we were doing fine. So into the ruins we go. What could possibly go wrong?
Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up.
Okay.
Struck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Yeah.
That's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
Great.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up.
Oh.
Nothing will stop this
Okay.
killer.
Did you feel that?
Felt like a tremor.
That's not good. You know, the ceiling may or may not be about to collapse on us. We're venturing through this chamber in Ancient City. And, you know, we'll be fine. We'll be totally fine. You know? What could possibly go wrong? That looks pretty cool, though. Anything else down here? Maybe we don't run and have our weapon fly back and forth like that, where we really just can't see. I think it might just be a bit of a circle here, leading us toward this room. Once we get into this room, what do we... Whoa. We've got a staircase here. Is there anything else, though, loot-wise in the area? Because it's kind of hard to see. Kind of hard to see around here. And, whoa, ancient Krogan artifact. It's like hieroglyphics here, or cave paintings? No, more like cave paintings, if anything. Looks sort of like a... Reminds me of... Well, I mean, I suppose it does remind me sort of like the ancient Egyptian art style of stuff. So maybe not hieroglyphics per se, but you know what I mean.
Never figured the Krogan for the artistic type.
Notice they chose obedience as their subject.
Also, it is worth a whole lot of money, apparently. So that's nice, too. Okay, so let's carry on, then. I think down these stairs is presumably
I didn't feel like a tremor.
where we're trying to go.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is
Oh.
another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Okay.
Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws. Sounds troubling.
When the Krogan name a Thresher Maw, you know you're in trouble. They don't think anyone's ever going to kill it.
Okay, and for those of you who did not play Mass Effect 1 or 2, Thresher Maws, I mean, we could pull up the entry on them now real quick. Let's see. What would they fall under? Probably... I don't know if they qualify as a non-council race. Probably not. Might even be under the secondary stuffs. Let's see. They might. We've not spent much time in our codex thus far, but yeah, seen anything here that would suggest that would be where we'd find them. So what category do they fall under? Yes, non-sapient creatures. Gotta be that.
Thresher maws are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
Not on foot, because, yeah, it's the giant, snake, wormy, pincer-like creature that is behind that Krogan there, not the Krogan. So, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal, these Thresher Maw things. And so, also, for what it's worth, depending on your background for Shepard, you may or may not have a history on Akuz. So that's what a Thresher Maw is, and the queen of Thresher Maws is not really the kind of thing we want to be encountering, I wouldn't think. Alright, come on, guys. Keep our eyes and ears peeled here. And when I said that, that was kind of supposed to mean definitely do not put away your flashlight, but ancient Krogan artifact, or credits.
I would guess. Impressive.
I sure hope that's to scale. Any bigger and...
Yeah. Hopefully it's not much bigger than that. Let's see. Anything else over here? Shepard, I would love if you would stop putting away your flashlight like that. That's where we came down from. Alright, now, guys.
Yes, Shepard.
Yes, Commander.
Please get out of our way. So yeah, as we saw, these things are worth quite a bit of credits. How do we get out of this place, then? Perhaps through here? There's another ancient Krogan artifact. It looks like they're riding... What are those? They're almost like elephants. Reminds me of the Mumakil in the Lord of the Rings, the Oliphants. But other than, is that one bigger than the other ones? That one kind of looks bigger than the other ones, but it's not quite. It's sort of like a hybrid between a rhino and an elephant, it feels like. Any comments on this one, team? No? No, we have no thoughts on this one. Apparently we have no thoughts on this one. Alright then. In that case, I suppose we carry on. I mean, across all three of those artifacts, we got a whole bunch of monies. Oh. Well, we've seen one of these before.
Rachni.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us.
Not Rachni per se,
Find us fast.
but Ravagers, more specifically. the Reaper-fied versions of them.
Daylight.
I was about to say, that'd be a great time to save. I think we might have just got an autosave, though. Let's manually save just in case.
Now, this is new. Part of Tuchanka that isn't rubble.
Remnants of a failed species.
The water? Reflection of water shimmering over there? Oh, yes. I mean, that's beautiful over there. Experience. I like that.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And green. I didn't think plants grew here anymore.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the Shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
And when we get there, vengeance will be mine.
Alright, Javik. Let's see, it is very beautiful. Both the infrastructure, the buildings, and also the plant life growing around it. Sounds like this is an area of Tuchanka that just has not really been visited anytime in the recent past.
I never knew the Krogan had this in them.
I see only waste here. A civilization that destroyed what it had. No Reapers were necessary.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Maybe Eve has a point. Curing the genophage might work out after all.
Once a civilization has destroyed itself, the echo never fades. They are doomed to repeat.
They can't learn from their mistakes, though? I don't think I believe with you, Java. I don't think I agree with you, Java.
Ahead, we've got movement.
Okay.
More opportunity for a kill.
Let's see what we have here. Saw some enemies over there. I thought I might have seen a Ravager momentarily. Okay, cannibals on our left flank. And Javik is dead. Oh no, Garrus is already dead. What happened, Garrus? I mean, you were kind of out in the open, yes, but who are you shooting at over here? Might be people coming up this staircase? Those cannibals in question? And I'm guessing that one of them hit Garrus? Because I don't know how else he went down unless there is a raptor over here that just absolutely sniped the living daylights out of him. But yeah, I think we are probably just gonna... Probably should use... Oh no, that's... I know what's happening. There's a raptor over there that has line of sight on Garrus and now perhaps Javik as well.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, I think I found them. I think I found them. I think I know where the Ravagers are. So yeah, we're probably going to want to bring Garrus back up. Oh, also, Javik, if you could, like, kill this guy real quick. That'd be lovely. Oh, he detonated it himself. Well done. Okay, I'm going to make sure these cannibals behind don't mess with us too much. Ideally. Except, alright. That's the problem. That's the problem. We need to be careful of the grenades from the cannibals messing with us too much here. Okay, in theory, the Dark Channel should have gotten passed over to this Ravager. Also, when is this close to us? Like, we could honestly, like, chuck cluster grenades at it. We've not done much of it. Oh, those are swarmers that just try to spawn on top of us, which can be problematic. So this is where, yeah, that was the line of sight that the enemies had on Garrus. So as you can see, they had a pretty clean angle to snipe him. That's why he went down so quickly. Not realize that he was so vulnerable, but you know, maybe we don't need to res him after all. Maybe we're fine even without him. Some of these enemies remaining over here might even be swarmers. No, it is definitely a cannibal. Cannibals, plural. still one more. Where? There. Just chilling down there. Just having a good time.
Another
See?
quake.
Oh.
More than a minute. Stay sharp.
Okay. I mean, we got Garrus back without having to spend a metagel for what it's worth, so that's kind of nice. Ammo here that I don't necessarily think we need. I mean, if we did get a grenade, that'd be lovely, because that is one of the few times thus far we've actually used one. So infrequent. I honestly don't even know if we've used one at all at this point. Interesting. We also theoretically could have gone this route. Are there grenades down here, perhaps? Just normal ammo? I mean, we used one grenade. Like, we'll be fine. We still have 3 more, but it'd be kind of nice. Pick up more. Okay. So let us carry on, then. We save in between... Ah, sure. Save in between fights if we can.
Hang tight, we've got more on the way.
Oh. Do we now? We have a cannibal over there. What, is that a cannibal as well back there? Okay, so in that case... I mean, we could even see if we can, like, hop back there and do exactly the opposite of what Garrus and Jalvik are doing right now. This does seem like a decent spot, but it does also look like a great place for them to flush us out with a series of grenades, which is kind of exactly what these cannibals do to us all the time. Okay, so Garrus had the right idea. Jalvik, you do not. Like, this is... I do not like having all of us this close. That, I feel like, is just asking for trouble. I mean, for what it's worth, Jalvik did basically just annihilate that cannibal, but that's not saying too much. I mean, there are more where they came from. And cannibals, we haven't really seen... Ooh, how's that for a biotic explosion? We haven't seen much of this before, but cannibals will deliberately target the corpses of their teammates and go over to them, try to eat them,
Got one of the big ones.
and it will give them shields if they do so. And so that means if you take out some cannibals, then expect to see more in that general area. Here's a brute with some husk friends. The brute, well, actually, we can't prime it with singularity, but we can prime the husks with singularity. Let's dark channel you. But if we prime the husks and then detonate them while the brute is close by, might be big enough to hit the brute with the explosion. Not sure if we were or not. We can detonate the warp that Jalvik put, or rather the annihilation field that Jalvik put on it, and then we use throw to detonate that, and now it's dead. Biotic combos for the win. Not so bad. Okay, so now the question becomes, what, if anything, is over here loot-wise?
How's it coming?
No,
We're still in the ruins.
we're doing fine, Rex.
That Reaper hasn't moved, and the sky's looking worse.
I'm sure he's just chilling there. He's totally just chilling there. And in fact, I think if you do hang around here, like, we might even get more sarcastic comments from, maybe not even sarcastic, outright aggressive comments.
We're running out of time.
Patience! Shepard, older now. Slower.
That's no
Morning.
excuse. I'm centuries older than he is, and you don't see me taking a nap.
But what if we just, you know, sit back, relax, get a nice glass of water, snack a little bit, you know, sure, maybe there's a giant Reaper trying to attack their homeworld, but they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Not sure if that's the last thing that he says, or if there's anything more than that. I mean, we have, at this point, waited around a bit, so I suppose we'll carry on. Fine, we'll get going, if you insist. Okay, there are the trucks. Enemies? Question mark? Not that I can tell. Oh, yeah,
Rex, you're right about Calros. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that.
What's
trying to
happening?
suggest we
Some
fight
crazy idea we
Calros?
can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Okay, okay, we'll do it.
Looks like another shooting gallery.
Oh, well, Garrus, that is kind of your specialty. There are a bunch right there, just hanging out right next to each other. That would have been the ideal spot to do an explosion. That's okay. You know, as long as they're patient. As long as they're patient. I mean, they are waiting very patiently. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Oh, excuse me, other cannibal. You were supposed to get blown up as well. And now husks. Where are our teammates, out of curiosity? Javik's chilling over there. Garrus, if you could head up here as well, that'd be kind of nice. That might have been the husk that was further away. I'm almost certain that it was. But that's okay. Javik's got us covered. Javik's got us covered. Are you in the singularity? You are not in the singularity. That's okay. Setting it up for the Garrus kill. Okay. At least a couple more here, it seems. Javik, excuse me. Excuse me. So, I mean, of course.
Looks like we got a bridge up ahead. Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
Sounds
We're a
good.
little preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
I mean, then again, the husks have not really been much of a problem for us. In a vacuum, they are not that challenging, but when paired with others, they can become that. Fortunately, we may be able to arc some skill, excuse me, arc some skills around corners here to try to take out this Ravager. While it is not in our line of sight. Well, it's not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Dark Channel, I think, is the thing that ultimately took it out there, but there is another one. And so, the Dark Channel should be moving from the original Ravager over to the second one now, because that's what Dark Channel does when it destroys something. And yes, it is almost dead. So, I mean, we guess focus on the cannibal in that case, if we could hit said cannibal. I don't know if I like that they're just chilling there, doing nothing as we are taking them out. It does make things a lot easier, though. It definitely does make things a lot easier. Okay. So yes, that is the direction we're trying to go in, theoretically. However, once again, I suppose this would have been a decent place to have some cover to fight those guys, but let's just be mindful of potential loots. Is there anything here that we would like to grab besides just the ammo? That's obviously not needed because we haven't fired our weapon once. So, I mean, it looks pretty empty here. So I suppose we're fine. This really looks like a place where something's about to go down, though. Let's save.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the shroud.
Okay.
Will do.
Any enemies paying us a visit here? Doesn't seem like it.
Wait, Calros!
Rex!
Break off! We're getting out of here!
Oh!
Territorial instinct confirmed.
She's not gonna get us.
Okay. Gotcha. So we'll just, you know, we'll just carry on our way here. Don't mind us. Ross? Again? Question mark? Possibly? Maybe?
Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure mark getting closer.
Tell me something I don't know.
Metal in truck, an excellent iron supplement for Mars diet.
I don't think we wanted to know that.
Thing is, I bet Rex is enjoying this.
War is not sport. It's a means to an end.
Okay, let's once again just take a little look around here. Make sure we are not missing
These
anything.
Krogan seem to have only one talent: destruction. Even of their own home. The genophage was a necessity.
And that's the shroud right there. The Genophage was a necessity, says Javik. In harsh words, for sure. There is an argument to be made for that being the case, of course. Krogan left unchecked, perhaps would become, well, another antagonistic species of sorts, causing another round of Krogan rebellions, perhaps. So, okay, let's see. Other than that, let us carry
Now,
on
where do you
here.
suppose we are?
A memorial of some kind.
There's a chance we might have missed something back there previously. Chance we might have missed something back there before.
Watch it, more.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Definitely saw some peoples moving around over there. So this is a bad place to be hanging out. Because, well, we don't have any cover right now. And that is not the world's best singularity. That also untargeted that cannonball at the last second. Did we get them over that ledge? Not really. Admittedly, you are not primed anymore. Javik. Javik. Stop doing what you are doing. Garrus, if we could not shoot you with our singularity, or whatever that was, and instead have you switch to a sniper rifle, where perhaps you might be able to hit some of these guys from afar. I mean, if it's just cannibals, that's generally not a huge deal. Here you see, these guys are clustering around that spot because there must be a dead cannibal over there. Really, singularity? Come on, singularity. Over the cover. There we go. Now we make them go boom. That may have been the last of them. So yeah, I feel like we might have missed something back here, so I just want to double check that we did not miss an upgrade or what have you of some variety. Not anything obvious there. Oh, except there are apparently more enemies. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys, we won't abandon you like that. My bad, I thought we were done here. We are not. We are not. Second there, I thought I might have seen the Ravager lining up a shot on somebody.
Are you still alive?
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet? Entertained. Calros is quite persistent.
Okay.
Brave, stay close. Try faster. I can smell the damn thing's breath.
Alright, you know, it sounds like they're having a good time. Sounds like they're just chilling over there. Yeah, these guys just keep on coming, don't they? Oh, that's a Marauder. Okay, a little bit different this time. First time we've seen one of them on Tuchanka. But a little bit tougher. They do have the shields, which means that normally we would not be able to hit them with biotics until we get rid of those, which is why, Garrus, it would be helpful if you could do those honors for us, unless we want to switch over to our Acolyte and try to absolutely snipe this guy from all the way over here. Remember, it has some arc to it, and not that much arc to it. Hit it? I mean, it's dead. Okay. So yeah, like, tell you what. There's clearly nothing over here, but what if we go a little bit further back? Now we actually do have reason to pick up the ammo. Like, even back over here where we saw Calros cross this? Might be making that up. Thought we might have missed something. Oh, well, we no longer can go back, so if we missed it, we missed it. So be it. Life goes on unless we get consumed by the mother of all thresher moths, in which case, perhaps life does not go on. Alright. So we had seemingly just never-ending enemies spawning over here. Are there any more where they came from? He wonders. Not seeing any right now. Assume we're now loaded up on ammo, right? Yep.
We need to get down from here, Shepard.
Sure. I suppose we can make that happen. Ooh, SMG scope. Okay. There we go. We are currently using an SMG. Well, we have an SMG. Why don't I just show you what the Hurricane is like? So, Hurricane, lots of damage, but lots of kick. Especially, you zoom in, it has tons of kick, which is why it is useful to have the stabilizer. So, we did pick up the SMG scope. I think that might have been the thing that I was worried about us potentially missing. But, also, maybe a little bit more over here. Let's see. Well, we did also just spend a bunch of ammo, but now we're full. Okay. That looks cool.
We need to get down
And
from
the
here,
architecture.
Shepard.
Very interesting.
We've almost lost Calros. Get down from there and we'll find you.
Alright, we're working on it. Assault rifle extended barrel. That's huge. That is extra just pure damage. So I think that is currently in use for Garrus, and that is an easy addition for pretty much anyone. Unless you're deliberately taking the armor piercing instead of that.
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that maw. I don't want it sneaking up on us. Make it quick, Rex. We're exposed.
Move it!
It's Calros.
Yeah, she's pretty big, it seems.
Move, Shepard.
We're in. Go!
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. He was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
And there it is. We'll just, you know, give it a little wave, say hello.
I don't think we've got a big enough gun to handle that.
Vengeance is the goal. Suicide is not.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Then I hope this
Did
idea
Shepard just
you were
appear out of
talking about
nowhere?
is a good one.
It's like ninja rolled out of thin air.
Actually,
Calros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even
What?
work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
You sure Calros is gonna be in on that deal?
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is
Sure.
as much her home as ours.
if Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
Yeah, but you know, like, summoning the mother of all Thresher Maws sounds like that might be tempting fate just a little bit.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't? This is the only way to get to that tower and release the cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Calros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Okay, so Morden will finish working on the cure while we just, you know, activate some hammer things that will summon the mother of all Thresher Maws that's hopefully going to fight this Reaper and not eat us alive. So, be safe, guys.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot,
Oh, thanks,
and
Rex.
a brother to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero.
What a
Now,
bro.
let's show them why.
What a bro. Uh-oh.
Go! I've got this.
That's a lot of Ravagers, Rex.
I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
And again, I suppose they have
See you on the
sort
other
of a
side.
history taken out.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have cure ready.
The Rachni.